Hey everybody, and welcome to our deep dive today. We're going to be looking at Lesson 2 from A Course in Miracles.
Okay.
And this is one that I find really fascinating.
Yeah.
It's all about the idea that you and I, we've given everything, we see all of the meaning that it has for us.
Whoa.
So think about that for a second.
Yeah.
If something looks beautiful to you,
Yeah.
it's because you've decided that it's beautiful.
Right.
If something feels scary to you, you've decided that it's scary. So how does that even work?
Well, it really is kind of mind-blowing if you think about it.
Yeah.
What the Course is saying is that we're not just passively, sitting here observing reality.
Yeah.
We are actively projecting our own thoughts and beliefs and past experiences onto everything that we see.
Oh, so it's not that reality itself changes, but our perception of it does.
Exactly. It's like, you could imagine two people looking at the same abstract painting.
Oh, yeah.
And one person might see just chaos and colors and confusion. But the other person might look at that same painting and see incredible beauty and harmony and patterns.
So it's the same painting,
Like,
but their experience of it is so different.
totally different because they're bringing their own baggage to it, right?
Yeah.
They're bringing their own, past experiences and beliefs and all that stuff to the table.
Okay, so I get that with art, but how does this, projection thing,
Yeah.
how does this work in everyday life?
Well, let's say you're walking down the street, right?
Yeah.
And someone bumps into you and they don't say, "Excuse me," right? And your first reaction might be anger or, like annoyance.
Totally.
But what the Course would say is that, you really got to look at that. Where is that anger coming from? Is there perhaps some kind of belief that you're holding inside? Maybe a belief that you're not worthy of respect or consideration from others. And so, this little bump, it's just bringing that to the surface.
So it's not really about them bumping into me. It's about what I'm already thinking about myself.
Exactly. And that's where these really cool practical exercises come in.
Okay.
The Course in Lesson 2, it talks about this idea of reframing. So what if you took that situation where someone bumps into you,
Yeah.
and instead of going to anger or annoyance, you chose to look at it from a different perspective, one that promotes peace and understanding.
Okay, so maybe that person's just having a bad day and they didn't even see me.
Exactly. Or maybe you could see it as an opportunity to practice patience and forgiveness.
Okay.
To be the bigger person.
That's tough.
It is tough.
I don't like that.
And a key is just becoming aware of that initial reaction.
Yeah.
Ugh. And then consciously choosing a different interpretation. That feels better.
And feels more in line with,
Yeah.
what a Course in Miracles is all about.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah.
It seems like Lesson 2 is really all about, shifting our perception from fear to love.
Right. And it also suggests doing something called mindful reflection throughout the day.
So what is mindful reflection?
Just taking a few moments
Yeah.
to just observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Just noticing what's happening inside and noticing how you're automatically assigning meaning to different situations.
So it's like becoming aware of the stories that we're telling ourselves.
Exactly. And the more aware you become, the more power you have to choose different stories, ones that lead to greater peace and happiness.
That's awesome.
It is.
So to recap a little bit, Lesson 2 is all about recognizing that we are projecting our own meaning onto the world.
Yes.
And then we can use practices like reframing and mindful reflection to shift our perception from fear to love.
It's a journey. It's not a destination.
I like that.
Each day is a new opportunity to practice these principles.
I love it.
And to experience the transformative power of choosing love over fear.
This has been such a fascinating deep dive. I really appreciate your insights on this.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So for those of you at home who are following along with us, here's a simple exercise that you can try today. The next time you find yourself reacting negatively to a situation, just pause for a moment and ask yourself, what's another way I could interpret this? What story could I tell myself that would bring me more peace?
It's a good question to ask.
Yeah.
The power to choose your experience lies within you.
Thank you for joining us for this lesson. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another lesson.
See you then it.